Hey guys, it's Alex, and today I'm here with a Booktuber Shoutouts video. I haven't done one of these in about 5 months, but I kind of decided it was time, and it'd been too long since my last one, because I do want to do these semi-regularly, because there are so many lovely channels I watch that really deserve more attention, because they have fantastic channels, but they're just hard videos for me to make, because they're the only ones I script, and scripting is difficult. I have 4 channels here and 4 lovely people that I highly recommend you go check out. First is Ryan from Madman Reads and Rocks. I've been subscribed to and watched Ryan's channel for probably longer than just about any other booktuber. He was one of the first people to comment on my newbie tag, and since then I've just adored watching him. He reads a variety of books, from YA to poetry to philosophy and graphic novels, and always has interesting commentary. But what I love about his channel most is how wonderfully eclectic he is. He doesn't post just book-related content, he also includes original songs and poems or footage from his metal band, and I feel like anyone who isn't watching Ryan regularly is missing out. Most of his content is also voiceover, which makes for a unique touch. There aren't too many booktubers who do that I've noticed, and he's just such a positive presence in the community. He also has a second channel called Madman Reviews, where he posts movie reviews and pretty much anything that doesn't fit on his first channel, and I will link both down below because they're both great channels and both really worthwhile.
So anyways, the first audiobook I listened to was Present Over Perfect by Shauna Nyquist, and I actually did a complete review of it. I'll provide the link if you want to check it out. It's kind of like a self-help book, but really not like your typical self-help book. It's more of like a memoir.
Next we have cozy reader Kelly. Kelly is fantastic. She's one of those people whose content I always prioritize watching because I love hearing her talk about books, and her recent reads videos are possibly my favorite of everything I watch on Booktube. She reads a lot of middle grade and YA, fantasy and contemporary, psychological thrillers, nonfiction, honestly just everything. It's always a good variety, and I've gotten a number of recommendations from her. Her videos are just casual and low-key, and she always seems so relaxed and normal in front of the camera, which makes them so pleasant to watch for those reasons. It's just consistently solid, interesting content, and I don't think she's ever put out a video I wasn't interested in. For her monthly book hauls, she donates to an education-based charity for each book she purchases, and that's just indicative of the lovely person she is. Her videos always brighten my day, and as an added note, it's also her birthday sometime soon, so I definitely recommend checking her out.
I want to really be sure. I want to live my life first to make sure I know what I want and the person I'm going to marry. And I really appreciate seeing that in somebody in a book. So I would highly recommend this series and think that the way they approach sex and relationships is great.
The third booktuber I'm shouting out is Rachel from BookBoop. Normally, the booktubers I include in these shoutouts are people I've been following for a long time, but I only discovered Rachel's channel a month or two ago. I'm including her anyway because I was just immediately drawn to her channel, and I'm always so excited to see that she's posted a new video. She has this infectiously cheerful personality and is such a chill booktuber. She reads all age groups, but a lot of YA and a lot of fantasy, at least from what I've noticed in the few months that I've been watching her. She's also a huge Ted Dekker fan, and the other month she did an entire month of reading his books, which was really fun to watch. But Rachel just has one of those personalities that it doesn't even matter what she's talking about. She's just always fun and upbeat and really wonderful to watch.
My most anticipated release, I really only have one for the spring. Most of the books I'm looking forward to come out in the fall. The one I'm looking forward to for the spring is Finale by Stephanie Garber. It is the third book in the Caraval series, and it comes out on May the 7th.
And the final person that I wanted to shout out today is Slow Reader. She doesn't post often since she is self-described a slow reader, but once or twice a month she shows up with an in-depth book review, and I adore every single one of them. She mainly focuses on the themes and discusses how the books fare with social issues like sexism and racism, etc., and always has insightful and interesting things to say. She reads a variety of YA, litfic, romance, some classics, but it's honestly not so much what she's reading, but how she's reviewing them. If you like long, in-depth reviews, I can't recommend her channel enough. The videos may be few and far between, but they're always worth the wait, and she has so few subscribers, which is disappointing because the quality of her content is so high. She's one of those people with things to say, and I think a lot of people could really benefit from listening to her.
So the other aspect that I wanted to talk about was the sexual misconduct and or rape. So the book falls into a trope that a lot of other books of today's day and age fall into, and that's the aspect of using rape as a plot point, which is fine. However, 9 times out of 10, the female characters that are victims to this don't deal with their trauma properly.
All the channels that I mentioned will be linked down in the description box below, and I highly recommend you check out every single one of them because they're all such wonderful, lovely people, and I love all their content. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see y'all again soon.